Prince Harry finds himself once again embroiled in turmoil, this time facing a deeply personal and public setback that has reportedly pushed even his father, King Charles III, to a breaking point. According to sources close to Buckingham Palace, a recent phone call between Harry and the King ended abruptly, leaving the Duke of Sussex humiliated, frustrated, and visibly furious. The call, which Harry allegedly placed to seek assistance concerning urgent issues with his U.S. visa and residency status, was terminated by King Charles after mere minutes, without a word of comfort or support. This cold, deliberate silence from the monarch serves as a stark symbol of the deteriorating relationship between father and son, a bond once warm and close but now fractured beyond easy repair. A palace insider, familiar with the situation, revealed, "His Majesty has reached his limit. He's witnessed his son dismantle his own dignity, piece by piece, on a global stage. There was a time when the king would step in to help, but those days are gone." The call reportedly took place late last week amid mounting reports that Harry's residency in the United States is under intense scrutiny by immigration authorities. Allegations have surfaced concerning inconsistencies in his visa application and his overall immigration status. Rather than confronting these challenges through legal channels, Harry chose an unorthodox and desperate path, reaching out to his father, hoping to leverage royal influence to sway British diplomats and expedite his case. Instead of receiving aid, Harry was met with indifference and arguably disdain. For King Charles, this was more than a simple refusal. It was a firm declaration that he would no longer be dragged into the drama Harry has relentlessly fostered since renouncing his royal duties in 2020. Former royal advisor Jonathan Markle weighed in on the situation. "Expecting support from the institution you so publicly deride is not only arrogant, it's irrational. Harry has repeatedly endangered the crown's reputation, and to think he could call on them during a diplomatic crisis of his own, making shows a disconnect from reality. The broader context only deepens the severity of the moment. Harry and King Charles haven't spoken directly for months, their communication reduced to near silence following Harry's pointed public criticisms of Queen Camilla, and his persistent efforts to air family grievances through lucrative media deals, interviews, and televised confrontations. To many at the palace, the fact that Charles even answered the call was surprising. The real shock was how swiftly and firmly he ended it. One senior courtier candidly commented, "He's burned every bridge, and yet expects others to find a path through the rubble." No one was surprised by the king's reaction. If anything, they were amazed he even took the call. For Charles, answering was likely a final gesture, an act of closure rather than a step toward reconciliation. Sources indicate that Charles listened to Harry's plea for barely a minute before cutting off the conversation, leaving the Duke stunned and incensed. Friends close to Harry in Montecito describe his reaction as explosive. He reportedly lashed out, accusing his family of abandonment and claiming neglect at the hands of the very monarchy he once proudly represented. It is a familiar lament, yet increasingly out of step with reality. Once hailed alongside his brother, Prince William, as a beacon of modern royalty, Harry now struggles to maintain relevance and stability in a country with notoriously strict immigration laws that do not accommodate celebrity or self-imposed exile. Reports suggest that admissions Harry made during various high-profile interviews may have invited legal scrutiny over his visa status, adding a new layer of complication to his already fraught situation. As this family drama unfolds on the world stage, one thing becomes painfully clear. The rift between Harry and King Charles is no longer just a private matter, but a public spectacle with profound implications. Whether this fractured relationship can be healed remains uncertain, but for now, the cold silence speaks volumes. If you want to stay up to date with the latest royal news, behind-the-scenes insights, and exclusive updates on Prince Harry and the rest of the family, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next in this ongoing saga.